Meet me up. I'm out on the street by the corner store. You know the one on 15. Got a bright shirt on, so it's hard to see. I've been down here, stranded indefinitely. Gotta reach my planet and I need to leave. You should see these people. It's hard to believe how they treat each other. It's hard to conceive. Oh, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Oh, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Earth is ghetto. Time to go. Hello, people. This is Maeliabee with Beefreewithmaelia. So I got a question from one of my subscribers, and I want to answer because I definitely think this is really important. A lot of people may have the same outlooks and views as me. So why am I leaving? Growing up in an African household, our generation of siblings, cousins, whatever you want to call it, we often wanted to copy the American lifestyle and be cool and part of the society's community of Black people. And as I grew older and time went by, I realized all of the large scams that we are deeming as good things in this country. You don't have to agree with me, but this is just my opinion. From the school systems to how white people portray themselves to be the example for us to follow, to the systemic racism that makes Black people feel like we can never succeed or reach the higher limits of the American dream, I'm tired, and I don't want to fight the good fight any longer. As someone who'd been working since she was 16 years old, as an African American woman, my expectation here was you go to school or college and then you get a career and then you work until you're 65 and retire. But for me, my experience was different and I took a different road. I did attend college, but because I grew up in a single parent home after my father passed away, I was left without the correct resources to buy books and do simple things like take care of myself, buy food. How does a college student pass their classes if they don't have food in their stomach to study for the test? Or if they're worrying about their tuition or rent being paid? I quickly realized that this was a lot for me. Having to get a job just to take care of myself and go to school was something it's not something I couldn't keep doing. Because of the schedule changes every semester, as a college dropout, all I did was work. And I did it because I wanted to have a roof over my head and food in my stomach, the basic needs. So the relationship that I was in was all I knew at that time. And then I had my daughter. From there, all I wanted to do was give her a steady life. So I continued working. And it wasn't until the 2020 pandemic that I realized the corporate jobs are dead ends, especially as a Black woman. We often think that we're doing so much for these companies, and then we realize we can work as hard as we want. We'll still never be as good as the white girl who don't do nothing, no work, and she gets a free ride at work with no one saying anything to her. With me being an artist who sings and writes songs and even raps, it was always so hard for me to make music and work, when all I cared about was singing, doing shows, and just living life through my music. How was I going to have any time to travel the world and go to the places I always wanted to when I'm stuck here working a 9-to-5 Monday through Friday with a child as a single mom? The system in America is already built for me to fail. So I decided to start my own business and create my own source of income from anywhere in the world, which will leave me non-dependent on America. After visiting South Africa in August 2024, I truly realized that I have the capability to be where I want and not to be stuck in a country that doesn't even want me here. So yes, I am leaving. I do not have any intentions of fighting for the freedom and equality of Black people anymore. And for my daughter, who is a young child, I want her to grow up around people that look like her, people that have a true culture and way of living, eating, and navigating life. I hated being who I was as a kid growing up in America, and I don't want the same for her. My father was born in America, so I too understand what it means to be black, but I also know what it means to be African. The one thing those two cultures have in common is that the white people are against us. So I am deciding to open my mind to more expanded lifestyle of not having to worry about how I'm going to pay my $1,500 rent. To some, they would call it being a coward and running, but I call it taking advantage of my birthright to be in Africa, my home. I realized that I am a star. I am meant to be seen and heard. So until I get to 50K subscribers, I'm going to showcase my talent in any hairstyle, in any skin, in any form, dressed any kind of way. Today, it's giving 1990s vibe. My hair is giving Rastafarian goddess queen, big up myself. But the moral of this video is to let you know that we deserve everything that we desire. And I need everyone to start believing that. Believe in yourself. No matter what the US government got planned for this country, you need to find a plan and continue creating and being yourself. You will win in the end. The ancestors are not sitting up there just looking at us. They are rallying something up. So, stay woke. I love you guys.